Ah, Good evening, everyone. It's Sam here with Sacred Oak Temple in Edmonton, Alberta. Today, January 18th, the new moon, we're doing a ritual on arousing a guardian to protect our communities. We begin by saying that Sacred Oak Temple acknowledges that we're located in Treaty 6 territory. This is the ancestral and traditional territory of the Cree, the Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Nakota Sioux, and the Métis peoples. We offer tobacco now to the ancestors of this land as a recognition and ask for their permission to belong here. I'd like us to begin now with a grounding, just to get away from our day-to-day concerns, to place everything aside and focus on the work in front of us. Take a moment to settle yourself comfortably. Close your eyes and listen to my voice. Settle yourself in place and feel the energy where you are, the steady pull of the earth on your body. Listen to the wind blowing and the traffic sounds and the birds singing outside your home. All who hear my voice right now, push out your senses, reach out of your bodies. We cast this circle from hand to hand to hand to hand, separated physically by thousands of kilometers, but of one spirit and one body. Reach out of your space, your home, and feel for the hands of the others who are gathered through this circle in the community formed through Sacred Oak Temple. And feel the energy of the earth as it flows up through your body and out through your hands to all the others in our circle. Accept their energy as it flows into you and through you back to the earth again. And now we cast a circle. This is a place that is not a place, in a time that is not a time, halfway between the worlds of gods and mortals. This is a place that is all places, a time in eternity, where the gods and mortals come together. And this is a place that is our home, a time in our lives, where we can be greater than we thought. We begin now. Cast a circle, starting with the east. Guardian of the watchtower of the east, let us breathe deeply now and gather our strength. Let us see what needs to be done. Let us see our strengths and our enemies' weaknesses. Bless our circle on this day and guard us. To the south, guardian of the watchtower of the south, let the fire of righteous anger fill us. Let us use our anger to clear away obstacles in our way. Let us toss all of the mistakes and losses into the bonfire, make incense and sweet smoke from our disappointment. Let us let go of friendships that have ended, love that has withered, and bless our circle this day and guard us. Guardian of the watchtower of the west, let the water wash away all doubt and fear. Let us be pure of intention and full of resolve. Let us act from deep compassion and love, and drink deeply from a sweet and bitter tonic. Where the water is stagnant, open up channels to let it flow. Bless our circle this night and guard us. Guardian of the watchtower of the north, Let the earth be solid beneath our feet. Let earth nourish us, focus us, ground us. Let it be hard but yield to our will. Let us pull and shape reality, and let us move forward confidently from our place. Bless our circle this night and guard us. And now for the power of spirit. Blessed are we who have been brought here together. We need to sing our songs without fear, to drum and dance together, to call up the voices of our ancestors, to remember but not to live in the past, to make new music together. I call for the presence of the Great Mother to bless our circle. I call Dana, guardian of boundaries. I call Athena, the warrior, defender of Athens. I call Inanna, great sovereign queen of ancient Sumer. I call the guardians of this land. Stand with us and guide our hands. Shape our intention and focus our will. I call for the presence of the All-Father to bless our circle. I call Odin, All-Father, wise ruler. I call Thor, the warrior, friend of the people. I call Indra, god of war. And I call the guardians and heroes of this land. Stand with us and guide our hands. Shape our intention and focus our will. And now for the working. I'll tell you a story to begin with. I was feeling weak and hopeless a few days ago, and an old coven mate of mine from Toronto told me a story that made me happy. She reminded me of a working that the coven there did almost 40 years ago. She said, "Hey Sam, do you remember back in the 80s we did a magical working to protect the Rouge River area from development, and we created a guardian to protect it. In 2015 it officially became a national park. Well, we were at a new Rouge Community Center today, and there was a sculpture there called Cedar Fawn with a plaque calling it a silent protector that portrays strength and vigilance and a gentle, discerning spirit that is a reminder we must care for this land we share." It made me think of that ritual. We live near the Rouge and go there often. It's coming back to full life with native flora and fauna. We even have a resident bear in the park. And the feds are putting in funding for further habitat restoration. I think that the cedar fawn is a powerful reminder that magic has power to make positive change in the world. I guess that's the reason I felt it needed to be shared with you. Remember, we created a fawn-like guardian. So today, we'll be creating a bear guardian together. Our working here today is to create together a guardian spirit for the defense of our communities through these trying times. This guardian will draw from each of us humans, but also needs to be rooted in the lands that we share, the plants, the animals, the spirits of place that are also part of our communities. So it's not a human, it's not a government or an army. It's a protective but not aggressive warrior. It is the Great Mother Bear Guardian. Settle yourself now. We will use each of our senses to build this guardian. Sight. Open your eyes now to see a huge brown animal looming over us. To see her giant hands the size of plates with claws as long as our fingers, to see her black snout and bared yellow teeth, to see those black, intelligent eyes evaluating us and alertly scanning the area. Smell. We sniff in, and we smell a musky scent like a wet dog, except much stronger, overwhelming. The smell of wildness, of dirt and blood, mixed with the smell of springtime soil, swamps and flowers. Taste. We can taste the berries, the raw salmon, carrion, and roots dug out of forest floors, the food of the great bear. We taste also the blood of her enemies. Touch. She comes near and holds us in her arms. We feel the gentle strength of these arms that could easily crush our ribs. We feel the texture of rough fur against our cheeks as we cling to her. We feel the gentle pats of her giant paws and the slight pricks of the claws, a reminder of both power and restraint. Hearing. We hear the huff of her breath and the roar of her warning call to trespassers, the thunder of her running to protect her territory and her cubs, and the cries of fear from our enemies. Take a moment now. And now we hold her in our minds. The size and color, the smells, the tastes, touch, sound, the reality of her, the great mother, the bear guardian of our community. And we become her just for a second. The power, the strength, we give her the power, and we send this guardian to go patrol to protect us. She will be a silent protector, strength and vigilance, a discerning spirit to protect this land that we share and to protect her people. As we say it, so mote it be, so mote it be, and so mote it be. It is not we who bless food and drink, but they who bless us. For in their nature they nourish our bodies. And when we share food and drink, we create community. And so it was in ancient times, and so it is today. And so, as we go forward into the future together, may you never thirst. And may you never hunger. Have something to eat now and something to drink. and share food and drink with me and with whoever is in your circle at home. Now to say goodbye. May we sing a new song, a redemption song. May we open the doors to the prisons and awaken compassion. Blessed be. This earth is our home. We are safe, fed, secure. We find our way of being and acting and building and doing in the world. Blessed be. May we give each other water. May life be salt and sweet, sour and bitter and savory and full of wonder. Blessed be. May we bring new perfume and incense to bless our homes and communities. Blessed be. And we end this circle with the breath of life, that first great blessing. May every sight we see be beautiful. Blessed be. We thank the goddesses of sovereignty and community, the Great Mother, the guardians of both wilderness and the free towns. We thank the gods, the warriors, the guardians, the All-Father, the builders and powers of justice, the true kings. And now, before we completely leave this sacred space, I'd like you all to take 3 deep breaths and hold them for a second and then release them. May we go from this place refreshed and aware. This circle is open and yet unbroken. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. The next temple rite will be the full moon, which will be February the 1st at 9 p.m. I'll see you then. Blessed be.